Between the fully armed citizen and the citizen that's been disarmed by the state, who can provide the greater deterrence to a potential home invasion? Let's look at the risk versus reward for the home invader in each scenario, starting with the disarmed citizen. What's the reward for invading this person's home? Well, anything in their home. Whether it's cash, stuff, their wife, their kids, you can have all that. And what's the risk? Well, at some stage, somewhere down the line, the police may or may not catch up to you, and you may or may not have to do a stint in prison, which, if you're a big, scary, tough guy, isn't really much of a punishment, is it? Because the only real punishment in prison is arse rape, and so long as you're doing the arse raping instead of getting arse raped, it's really more of a holiday. And if you've been to prison before, you've probably got all your friends in there waiting for you to come back, and if you haven't been in there yet, your prison's really just a finishing school for thugs. You go in a petty crook and you come out a hardened criminal. You know, Sing Sing and San Quentin are like the Harvard and Yale of criminal education. You pose twice the threat to society coming out than you did going in. And you give the state twice the excuse to demand funding from the citizens that the state made vulnerable through disarmament to rid them of a monster the state itself created. What a racket. What a brilliant money-making scheme. Now what about the armed citizen? What's the risk versus reward for the home invader in that scenario? Well, the reward's the same. It's precisely the same reward, but the risk is a little different. Now you risk having your head blown off your shoulders if you set so much as 1 foot on that person's property. Now, which of these scenarios will provide a greater deterrence to home invasion? If only there was some way we could know.